right, everybody. What up, Chingon Deportes fam? Watching another frustrating Bulls game.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Ray Martinez. And the Bulls are down by like 18 points right now. 12 points.
12 points.
Oh, my God.
Ray's subbing in for, we had to call him the right-hander. Noah's out today. So Ray knows ball, so he's here. Oh, no.
You know who doesn't know the ball? The Bulls this last 4 games.
Jesus Christ, this is bad.
Down 14 points, 2 minutes and 52 seconds left.
It was just down to 4. Another 14. Jesus, this is not good, guys. Wow. Man, things went downhill quick.
They've been downhill. They just tried climbing up. Yeah, they tried climbing up, but then they fell again. You know that feeling when you're climbing up a hill and you just fall and you go back down and you're just, that's all that's happening.
It's been a long, long time since I fell down a hill. Jesus.
Did Duncan just fall out? He did. 23 points. All right, Bulls down by 14 with 2:35 left. Duncan fouled out. It's time to score. How we looking?
We're looking sexy as hell, man. That's what we do.
Let's go, down 13.
13 with 2:35 to go. This is the third game where the opposing team goes on a crazy run to end the game.
It's so heartbreaking.
I mean, they're putting effort, man, but you got you're missing Giddey, you're missing White, missing Collins.
Yeah, a lot of injuries.
Okoro is not consistent. Trey Jones is doing the best he can.
So, like, I know the Bulls don't have a great team, and I'm just expecting more from them because they started off hot, and knowing these injuries, I'm just excited to see what a full team, is going to be like. I don't know why they're wasting so much time to get one shot up.
Oh, my God. Come on, Matas. That's 2 turnovers. Oh, man, the turnovers have absolutely killed us today.
Offensive foul. Yes, this is vodka and tequila and
Henny.
All mixed into one.
It's causing you to drink.
No mixer.
These Bulls
Not
are
even
causing
ice.
you to drink.
Not even ice. Fuck ice.
And on top of that, man, Detroit has way more injuries than the Bulls do.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, Jesus is here. What up, homie?
That's what the Bulls need. Bulls need Jesus to show up. So what were you saying?
That Detroit has like 10 guys on the injured list. And this is like their third team, and they're doing this to the Bulls.
It always seems easier to play when, you're the third string out there. You know what I mean? Like you're out there to just, 1, fill in, and 2, have fun. And just showcase what you can do. Yeah. And that's kind of how the Bulls were. But when you have a bunch of players that are just trying to be on the roster, they're going to fucking do some shit,
Yeah, when you start having to rely on players like Horder and Jalen Smith.
OK Oro.
Ayo had a terrible game.
Yeah.
Vooch had a not-so-good game. You know who played well, man, and I didn't see him anymore in the second half, was Carter.
Yeah, that's the one player that was actually consistent, and you pull him out. Right after he shot a 3, like 30 seconds later, he was pulled out. And I think he was 4 for 4 for threes at that point.
Yep.
I don't get it.
Patrick Williams is a little more active than normal.
Yo no sé nada, bro. Yo no sé nada.
You guys gotta hurry the hell up, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why they're taking so much time to get a shot up. Oh, he's out of bounds.
Oh man, a minute and a half, down 12.
Down 12.
What's up?
Is it live?
Yeah,
We are alive.
we are live. Why don't you just scooch in, man? Give it a little. Let's go, Jesus.
Slowly.
Here, take the wheel.
What do you think?
I don't know. I just got here. I don't even know what's going on.
We have another. You want? Oh, he doesn't drink beer.
I'm not a beer drinker, nor do I want beer hugs.
Beer hugs. Wow, man, you're going for the hard stuff.
He's trying to get chocolate wasted tonight.
Shout out to Frankie. He put me on, so.
Shout out to Frankie. Put you on beer hugs.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's go. Down 9,
Okay,
55
all right,
seconds.
We're down 9 with 55 to go. This is gonna be a crazy night.
Oh, that's a fail. Okay, Oro.
Looks dope.
And then we're all official. We're all rocking a new swag.
New swag bag.
Check it out. Chingones, baby. We're chingon.
You can get yours too for $195. No, I don't know the price. I'm just kidding.
Or is that 1990?
1995.
There's a lot of bad fouls.
Killing.
So many fouls.
So, do you guys think that Billy Donovan's offense can actually work without any superstars?
Yeah, I mean, he's proven it. You know, I mean, take away the fourth quarter of the San Antonio Spurs game, like, they played well. You know? Yeah, there was times when they were down 4, down 6, up 2.
Take the fourth quarter away of any game that they lost this year.
Yeah, this last week. So yeah, I mean, it proves it. But the thing is, it's the coaches. They start to realize, okay, they don't have a big man in. You know what I mean? And they're just countering, and those counters are just murdering us.
Bored.
Oh, jeez.
So it's like every other sport, you know, baseball, football, basketball. It's a chess game, you know. And they're not doing anything in the fourth quarter. But again, like you said, Giddy out, White out.
And another turnover. I'd like to see the stats of. Well, now they put Carter in. I don't understand.
Yeah, Carter's in. I bet you he'll get a 3-pointer right now.
To finish it off.
Yeah,
it
he'll
was
finish it
4
off
for 4
with
in the
3.
first half. Didn't see any playing time.
After that?
Yeah, I didn't see him anymore.
Look, there's his 3.
Nope. There it is.
That was interesting what they did right there. Instead of getting the turnover, they got a turnover.
Yeah, instead of having the shot clock violation,
Yeah.
he just gave up a turnover.
Yeah, he just gave up a steal. I guess just not to let the clock stop. I don't know.
I suppose, man.
Otra vez, yo no sé nada. I don't know ball.
Man, I feel kind of sorry for myself right now. Being a Bulls fan,
Yeah.
this is rough.
They are who we thought they were.
I mean, again, they're not at full scale, so.
That was a rough go.
Curious?
Unbelievable.
Well, what's up, Frankie?
And that table looks fire in the shot.
Well, Bulls lose. Again. 4 in a row.
Bulls lose.
Let's go back to the set.
It's time to go to the set, boys.
I missed all that game. I have to see that.
You're still live?
Yeah.
Move the camera.
All right, guys. So here we are, Chingon Deportes Network, Entre, Cuernos. Ray is subbing in today, so we're going full English. So I get to fully express my frustrations without the barriers of the Spanish language. But again, this is the third consecutive game that the Bulls defensively just really lapsed. They ended up giving up another 14-4 run, and just really putting themselves in a tough situation, not able to close out. It's been really rough.
I'm here.
Ray is here. There he is.
What's up, fellas? How you doing? Ray Martinez here.
Ray Martinez.
Rocking that
thank you.
Chingon Deportes Network hoodie.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I appreciate you coming on and subbing for Noe.
No, aquí estoy, bro. Cuando me necesitas, aquí estoy.
Oh, lo vamos a hacer en español.
Así que podemos los Toros de Chicago, or how they say it on the actual NBA, los Bulls.
Los Toros
Los
de los
Bulls.
Bulls. All right, well, now it's time to do our intro. So check it out. Yeah, man. So what do you think? What was your take on today's game?
If you watch the last 4 games, it all seems to be exactly the same. You know, they're getting close. They're maybe even leading at some point here. I don't even think they led in this game. It seemed like they're getting their ass kicked the entire time. But anytime there was some momentum going, I personally feel that they were just. I think everyone's trying to be a hero. Mm-hmm. And I think that could be a problem sometimes when you don't have that person yet. You know? Like, we don't have a 6th man yet. You know? Like, Io comes out, but he's been hurt.
Yeah.
You know? So while he's gone, who's the 6th man? You know? Like, I think they're still trying to figure out who they are. And I want to know who they are. You know? Like, it's heartbreaking.
I mean, I would venture to say that the league is starting to understand how to defend them. Then we really don't have another ball handler that can create like Giddey or White, and it shows. I mean, every shot that the Bulls took tonight seemed like was contested. You have players, I think, that are given bigger roles, and I think that they should. You know, I'll say it again. I don't think Horter, although he's a nice player and he's playing really well, I think that he's going a little bit outside of his comfort zone because he's just a spot-up shooter, like a Kyle Korver type. And you got him handling the ball and doing things that I think that are just a little bit outside of that. I still don't understand the rotation that Billy Donovan is working with. You have Carter, who's hot in the first half, and I didn't really see much of him. I wanted to see more of Terry, just defensively. I think he's a little bit more active. Patrick Williams played a little bit better today. I think he was a little bit more aggressive than he normally is. But just overall, man, the turnovers was absolutely killing us.
So the turnovers, right? Let's focus on that right there. I understood it against the San Antonio game because you're playing against one of the best defenders in the league right now, you know? Right. And the whole drive in and then pause in the paint or jump and try to dish out causes so many turnovers. You know what I mean? And for some reason, especially these last 4 games, that's what they've been doing. You're seeing them penetrate, and then come around and try to do like a reverse layup, and they can't see it, so they're jumping up and trying to dish it out, and that ball's getting tipped, that ball's getting blocked, that ball's getting stolen. And I think that's one of the things that they need to completely stop because it's not working.
Yeah, I think Matas today had, especially in the fourth quarter, had 2 big turnovers. Just seems like they're not able to really, the passing wasn't as crisp as it normally is. But again, I think it just really falls into the fact that you have a lot of players playing a position that's really not what their strength is. Trey Jones today, I think he had a pretty solid game, but he had a ton of turnovers. And I think that, once Billy Donovan once his offense starts getting implemented a little bit better and things are flowing, there's a lot of threes, there's a lot of open layups, but ultimately, when they're not hitting those threes and they're not cleaning up the boards, this is the type of game that we see.
To add to that, at the same time and on the flip side, no, and I'm being for real though.
I like that. And on the flip side.
And on the flip side of it though, like you look at the Bulls roster and you don't know anybody. You know what I mean? You know White, he's injured. He has been gone since August. Wasn't even there for preseason.
Right.
Then you have Giddey, which had a household name. I mean, who wasn't even a household name. He was just kind of a popular guy coming from, where was that, Utah?
Oh, OKC.
Okay, Oklahoma. Yeah, I know, somewhere in that area. So we don't even have that all-star. Everybody knew Vooch, but, like, he's not anyone's top 10, top 15. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, the expectations are so high, especially after winning a couple of these games. But at the same time, it's like, but who do we have? Who's going to step up? Who's going to be the guy? And I think that's one of the problems that we're having is that they're all trying to prove that role, that point. Like, make me the sixth guy, make me the seventh guy. I'm ready to come in. I'm the defender. And it makes everything inconsistent. And I think he needs to stop that. He's got to figure it out.
Who do you think is who's been the biggest disappointment for you thus far? Especially in this last week, where you really feel like they've kind of fallen off.
I don't.
It's just been a collective effort.
It's just collectively. Like, I'm not really disappointed in any of them. I know, because I'm not like, bro, Io. You're honestly, he's been my go-to guy that I really enjoy watching. But Williams, I'm not expecting 25 points from him.
Right.
Okoro, I'm not expecting 20 points from him.
How do you feel about Okoro? Now that we've had him for 10, 11 games now.
I like him.
You do?
Yeah, I like him. He's consistently good, but he hasn't been great. He had a good game today, but
yeah,
I like him.
I think it's been taking him a while to get into the flow, into this type of a flow with Billy Donovan's offense. Because there's run and gun stuff, but I think he really needs to step it up defensively. I think defensively is where he needs to assert himself and really let his offense come from his defense. Because from what I've seen, he has quick hands, he has quick feet. Granted, he was a top 5 pick, so he's talented, right? So I just want to make sure that the defense on the Bulls right now is just been mediocre at best.
I mean, as a rookie, all you're doing is just trying to figure out where you fit. You're trying to figure out who you get along with, who you fit, how you play. Does the coach even like you? Yeah, you're being a professional, and yeah, like some of that shit shouldn't matter. But like I said, even though he was a 5th-round pick, he wasn't
fifth pick overall.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I meant. Fifth pick overall.
Mm-hmm.
I still didn't have the expectations of like, oh, he's coming in and he's going to tear the league up. You know what I mean? The last time I had that on a pick was D Rose. That was the last time I had.
Yeah, but Okoro, he's the guy that the Bulls traded Lonzo Ball for.
Yeah.
So he got drafted in 23, I believe it was.
Yeah, he's here 2 years.
Yeah, he's been around for 2 years. Yeah. So Oh no, and he can't. He's coming over from Cleveland. Now his best game was against Cleveland, and today he's starting to show a little something. But
Un poco.
un poquito. He got drafted in 2020.
25 years ago. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Jesus. Wow, so he's been in the league for 5 years.
Yeah.
So I think the Bulls are starting to accumulate as many busts as possible with Patrick Williams and Okoro and I mean Matas is only in the second year and I think he's going to be the future, but he definitely needs to be more aggressive and get the ball. But I don't know, man. You're right. The Bulls really don't have an identity right now. I know they're a run and gun type of offense, but without your big playmakers, I just don't think that they're going to be able to. They're going to just have to kind of tread water, man. I think the start that the Bulls had was, kind of set the expectations a little bit too high. Seeing them in first place was dope, but seeing them back in seventh place is realistic.
I mean, realistic. I would say 9th place or 10th place, So they're still playing better than expected. I wasn't at all this year thinking I was going to be talking Bulls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just like we just said again, we're a bunch of nobodies. I'm not a big fan of Vooch. I feel like he's a very weak big guy. It's like when when you go play at the gym, at 24-hour fitness or whatever, and the only guy you pick on your team who's like 6'6" is shooting all the threes and bricking and missing. And granted, he does shoot pretty well sometimes, but it's like no one's there to grab a rebound. And I'm like 5'10", like I can't grab that shit. You know what I mean? I got no hops, and that's what drives me nuts. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, he definitely is soft, but being able to play it to his strengths. He is someone that you could put the ball down in the post, which actually they did a good job of today. He was able to get down in the post and get really good position down there, and normally he's able to finish those down there with his soft little hooks or turnaround jumpers. Today, the ball just wasn't dropping for him. I think he was 0 for 4. 0 for 4 from threes. I don't know. He's usually the stat guy.
6 points, 6 rebounds. That's what he had.
6 points, 6 rebounds. Not a good game. Not a good game. We need more out of him. He needs to be that double machine. I don't mind that he's soft. He's never been known to really be a leaper or a dunker, but he needs to be able to put up 12 to 15 points, 10 to 12 rebounds on a consistent basis in order for the Bulls to have a chance to be winners.
Yeah, I still don't like him.
So who would you put in his place?
I mean, we don't have anyone. That's the thing. And I'm not a big fan of Smith. He's very inconsistent. He's always trying to shoot a three, and he hasn't. I guess you have to keep shooting them to let people know I can make them.
Yeah.
But I don't want him to. You know what I mean? Like, we have Vooch, who was already doing it and, missing some of the times. Yeah, granted, he hit the game winner. You know what I mean? And it was a 3-point shot.
Right.
We were at that game.
Oh, that's right.
We were at that game. And it was great. And as soon as he got the ball, I wasn't cheering. I was like, fuck, yes! You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't want anyone else taking that shot unless it's, I always want to call him in Spanish, Huerte.
Who?
Dude, you just mentioned, I was going to say Huerte. Herta. Yeah, I don't know why I want to say his name in Spanish all the time.
Well, how do you say his name in Spanish?
I was going to say Huerte. I don't know. Yo no sé nada, bro. Otra vez, yo no sé nada. No, but what I'm saying is, like, I want him to shoot the three. I'm more comfortable with Giddey probably shooting it, Mata shooting it. Like, for me, I was like, we don't have someone on that team that's a big guy who I have no issue with. Plus, if we're going to play the game where Vooch is shooting threes, he needs a second big guy out there who's going to be grabbing those boards just in case he misses.
Well, I mean, the Bulls, the offense that they're running, they don't have traditional positions, right? So you're going to have at times, especially on a long rebound, you're going to have fast break opportunities. So if you got Giddey that can run it, Matas that can run it, Trey Jones that can run it, Io that can run it, Patrick Williams can actually handle the rock a little bit, so you can actually have anyone on that team really start off a fast break. The problem that they have is on half court offense. Once they get into that half court offense, man, they really don't have anybody that they can isolate and they can beat their man one-on-one, other than Giddey when he's healthy, and maybe Kobe White. We saw it today. Io can't do it. He kept getting stopped by who was guarding him? I forgot who was guarding him. But yeah, he kept getting stopped. He lost the ball a couple times, and he just wasn't finishing the way that he normally does.
Yeah. My expectation for this season, I was excited and
There we go. We're back. Yeah, we're back. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe the camera went to sleep. But we're back. We had a slight glitch
in the Matrix.
in the Matrix. Just a little glitch. We'll call this another turnover for the Bulls.
Another turnover.
We'll chalk it up as another turnover.
Yeah, for real. But no, like I was saying, like Noah, like I'm excited to see him play. You know what I mean? I want to.
Oh, the rookie.
The rookie. Yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot about
the
him.
one that I said he's like 6'8". Right now he's in
Yeah.
the D League, and I'm excited to see him build, to see what he can do. How he can change the team, because that man right there can probably change the dynamics of the Chicago Bulls. So that's what I'm excited for.
He had 28 points, 8 rebounds yesterday.
Yes, he did. He had 28 points. Yep. So he's showing it.
Yeah.
Well,
Him and Matas.
He can dominate the D League. Let's see what he can do, or the G League.
Good.
The G League, but yeah, we'll see how he ends up developing. Yeah. So here, I got something for you. Since you're not really on here very often, and I know you've had a couple of opinions on certain things, I want to hear your take. And let me get the camera on you here real quick. I want to get your take on the cup.
So I'm not a fan of the Cubs. I'm a White Sox fan myself.
The NBA Cup, fool.
The Cup, right? I don't get it. I don't get the Cup. I see what they're trying to do, kind of like what they do with soccer, where they have like many tournaments in between the leagues and stuff like that. But they're making a tournament count as a regular season game at the same time competing harder. I don't know what they're trying to do, because even when they win the Cup for the last couple of years, you can see how fake it is. Like, come on, guys, we won it, and everyone's like, I don't care. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Like,
LeBron counted as a chip.
he needs to count them as chips, man. That boy don't have too many of them. He's got like a half-eaten bag of chips. You know what I mean? Like, he's got to get what he can get. But
Yeah, that's true.
like I'm not a fan of it, because it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
I think the tournament would be cool if they added it in the G League. You know what I mean? Where somehow whoever wins it can help out the regular season in some way. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, where if they mix it in like that, because every team puts players back and forth.
Right. Honestly, I'm not. My honest opinion about the NBA Cup is, as long as it doesn't interfere with the regular season, you know what I mean? It's just a little something extra. And the fact that the Bulls have not had any success since they've been doing it, I've had very little interest. I think this is the first year where they won the first game, and they actually had a chance to kind of move forward in the Cup bracket. But to me, it's really quite irrelevant. But I'll cheer the hell out of it if they win.
No,
I'll
absolutely.
go out there. I'll be out there celebrating because as Chicagoans, we don't really get to celebrate championships.
No, we're like LeBron James. We'll take it. I'll take the cup as a win. You know what I mean? But with it, maybe they can use the tournament as a preseason, to get everybody out there. Like I don't know. I don't get it. I don't. And
Yeah.
then so early in the season as well. Maybe if they did the tournament prior to the All-Star game, and then you have a 1 week tournament going out, that would be dope.
Like to actually stop the season and do the tournament.
Yeah, like they stopped the season for the All-Star game and the slam dunk contest. Like if you did something within that week.
So you would
be cool.
having them do maybe part of the All-Star weekend.
Yeah. And I think it would be dope too within the tournament. Like here's something cool, right? You do a G League tournament, that winner of that team plays the NBA, or Canada has a couple of teams, or Mexico. Like make it fun. Like not like the CBA, but like make it fun where you get to watch these guys do something. If you're just adding it to the team and they lose the tournament or they lose a game in the tournament, they're still playing tomorrow because it counts as a regular season.
Right.
Like it's just,
You want to see people eliminated.
yeah.
I don't want to see you no more.
Watching people eliminated is pretty dope.
Yeah. I think the only thing that would really catch my interest is if they made like the winner ends up, if it impacted like the draft.
Something, yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it had something significant to it. Because I mean, right now, you get a cup, they get a few extra bucks, but like the fans,
I think that would be dope if the tournament was like the last 8 teams, and they played for spots.
Yeah.
For the draft.
Yeah, like you actually got to win.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's similar to the Premier League, right? Like you could be bad, but if you get too bad, you get demoted to a lesser league. So I think that would be kind of cool. Like if they have something like that where the wins actually were significant, other than getting some random ass trophy.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but
And I think the percentage of just because you're the worst team, you shouldn't get the first pick. So I think like the bottom 4 should always have that same percentage.
Yeah.
And if they win games in the tournament, then they earn their percentage.
yeah.
All
right, so as we wrap this up, man, one last question for you, man. Who was your player of the game?
Yo no sé nada. No, the player of the game, I guess the first half I enjoyed watching Carter. Second half was probably, I don't know, Okoro did pretty good.
Okoro?
Yeah.
All right.
Dude?
I would probably venture to say, was it Trey Jones? Trey Jones had a pretty decent game. I mean, all in all, man, I'm surprised it was as close as it was.
Yeah.
They're just decimated. But yeah, I'll go with Trey Jones. He was penetrating and really trying to be that spark. Everyone else had kind of an off night. So I'm gonna say Trey Jones is my player of the game.
All right, man. Good job, Trey.
I didn't even watch the game with my
Mata's probably had a pretty good stats.
21 points, 14 rebounds.
21 and 14.
Trey
Yeah.
Jones had 11 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists.
Yeah, I mean he was dishing it. Mata's played all right, but like I said again, he just it's in spurts, and when he goes bad, he goes bad. So
He had quite a few turnovers.
he had quite a. I mean the whole team. How many turnovers did we have as a whole?
I want to say 20.
I think we had over 20 turnovers.
21.
Yeah, 21 turnovers. Yeah, that's awful. No matter how you slice it. But anyways, man, it was another tough loss. That's what is that 4 consecutive losses?
Yes, it
4
is.
consecutive losses, 3 of which we had
Were winnable.
the
Oh, 4 of them
lead going
were.
into. Well, the other ones we had the lead going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And double digits leads on top of that. But again, the defense just they fell flat on their face, and as soon as the other team kind of tightened the screws on them, they're done. So, it is what it is, man. It's going to be an up and down season, like I said, and I feel the you know, when they get their players back, Giddy and White in particular, I think that'll
we'll
give
see.
them a little boost.
Yep.
But yeah, man. So make sure you guys follow us on Chingon Deportes Network on all of our social media platforms. Make sure you see us on TikTok, Instagram. What else we got? Oh,
Click, like, subscribe, forward.
YouTube. Back on? Yeah, we are. Well, that's our cue, man. We're starting to have a bunch of technical difficulties. So, again, my name is Carlos Medina. This is Ray Martinez. Thanks again for filling in. Appreciate you, brother. Make sure you guys catch up to us next episode of